George Bush Intercontinental Airport. The local time is approximately 8:35.
From the Houston George Bush Intercontinental Airport. Right now I'm at gate E14 and we're headed over to San Diego. We have to go all the way to C9, which is at the other side of the airport, so we have to take the Sky train over there. Let's head over now. And right here is our gate for today, C9. So today we're on a Boeing 737 MAX 9, 4 years old. Registration is November 37528. It came in just last night from San Francisco. It's taking us over to San Diego today. Sadly, there was no time for plane spotting as we just rushed across the entire Houston airport. So let's board our flight to San Diego. Welcome aboard the MAX 9. Good morning.
What seat are you in?
26.
Okay,
yeah,
we've got space.
Sorry. Today we're in seat 26A. No IFE screen right now. Safety card, magazine, and an advertisement. Literature holder can hold your iPhone and stuff right here. That's in place of the IFE screen, but United's starting to implement the screens on every one of their aircraft. Right here is a tray table. Better than the 737-800, that's for sure. Seat back pocket right here. And out the window. Perfect wind be today.
And good morning and welcome aboard United Flight 2358, service to San Diego. And as you find your seats, place your larger bags in the overhead bin, wheels first. Please keep your smaller items and jackets with you until we found space for the larger carry-ons. Small items may be placed under the seat in front of you. Just be sure they fit completely under the seat, keeping the area around your feet completely clear. Once you've found your seat, please step into your row to allow those behind you to pass. Let us know if you need any assistance finding a place for your bag. We're here to help. On today's flight, we'll be selling snacks and alcoholic beverages. For your safety and convenience, we're now using contactless payment. Simply save your preferred form of payment in the United app or on United.com to make onboard purchases using your stored credit card or Mileage Plus miles. If you're a United Mileage Plus Chase card member, use your card to get 25% back on in-flight purchases.
Currently, it's just partly cloudy skies, temperature of 48 degrees. I'm sorry, 58 degrees. There is some rain showers off the coast, so there is a chance we might have some rain showers upon arrival into San Diego.
And we're almost ready to go, so please put away your carry-on items, including large electronics like laptops. Be sure items you place under the seat in front of you fit completely under the seat, keeping the area around your feet clear. And good morning, and welcome aboard United Flight 2258 service to San Diego. My name is Ian, and I'll be your purser on today's flight. Thank you, Mileage Plus members, for your loyalty, and to all customers for choosing to fly with us today. Our entire United team is here to make sure you have a great flight. And while service is our passion, safety is our top priority. So please take a minute and pay attention to the following safety demo. Even if you're a frequent flyer, each aircraft type is different. Please review the safety card located at your seat and follow along. And please take a moment to look around in order to familiarize yourself with the aircraft. This Boeing 737 is equipped with 4 exit doors, 2 on each side of the aircraft. If the doors are opened in an emergency, slides will automatically inflate. It's unlikely, but in a water landing, forward door slides detach from the aircraft and serve as extra flotation. As you locate the 2 exits nearest your seat, remember they may be behind you. Firmly pull the mask to extend the plastic tube and start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic band over your head, and tighten the straps. And should you need it, you'll find a life vest with a water-activated light in a pouch under or between your seats. When directed, pull the tab to retrieve the pouch. If there's a strap, remove it from around the pouch. Tear the pouch open, remove and unfold the vest. Pull the loose ends to tighten. Just before leaving the aircraft, inflate the vest by pulling down sharply on the red tab or blowing into the tube. This aircraft also has infant life vests, which will be distributed if necessary. Smoking, vaping, or using e-cigarettes or smokeless tobacco is not allowed on this aircraft. FAA regulations prohibit tampering with, disabling, or destroying laboratory smoke detectors. And we'll be taking off soon. Please bring your seat back up, closer to the table. Stow your personal device holder, fasten your seatbelt, and return your headrest and footrest to their original position. Food and beverages must be collected or put away for departure. We'll be coming by to collect any remaining items. And flight attendants, please complete final safety checks and be seated. And if you're seated in an exit row, we encourage you to open up the window shade for a taxi and takeoff. Thank you so much.
30,000 feet over Austin, Texas. We should be landing in San Diego in 2 hours and 33 minutes. It's been a smooth flight. It's better than they were predicting before. So the seatbelt sign's been off most of the time. It's beautiful scenery out here too. But then we're gonna get to West Texas where it's just farmland. That's gonna be pretty boring. But then we'll get into New Mexico, Arizona. We'll fly right over the Mexican border. So that'll be cool to see. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. Flight attendants are now beginning their beverage and snack service. On our flight today, there's a total of 8 flight attendants. And usually there's not that much on the flight. It's only 3 hours. But that's because half of them are in training. So hopefully they're doing a great job. On our flight today, you can get Wi-Fi, and that has to be purchased, but you can get free messaging services as well. Right here, there's a nice selection of games you could choose from on United. And here are the different plans. As you can see, I got the messaging plan so I can talk to my friends during the flight. There's also free entertainment too. Right here I can purchase the Wi-Fi for our flight today. Continue as guest. And it will be $10 for this flight. Not bad. So we just purchased the internet on our flight. So let's do a speed test. It's looking great. Very fast. Usually tropical tradition is club soda and cranberry juice, but on this flight I decided to change it up. So it's club soda, orange juice. Cheers. Over Texas. I've had the window shut most of the flight as the sun is shining directly into the cabin. Some people are trying to sleep. So that's why I'm getting more cabin footage than outside footage. But soon I'll be able to do more outdoor footage as well. Out in the distance is El Paso, Texas, and Ciudad Juarez in Mexico. It's a border city separating both of them. And I will show it to you in just a second once we get over it. Right now we are still over western Texas near the Cerro Alto mountain. So we're not quite there yet, but we are almost there. And as we fly right near the border, we're beginning our turn out west. Right out here is the border of the U.S. and Mexico. There's on the left side is El Paso, and on the right side is Ciudad Juarez. Right now we're over cloudy Arizona. We should be landing in San Diego in 1 hour. Good thing about the seats on this MAX 9 is that there's in-seat power outlets as well. This flight is going by so slowly. The internet's not working as well as it was earlier, so now I'm just like married to the window for the rest of the flight. And it feels like 100 years ago right now. It says we land in 45 minutes. It feels like 100 years ago it was 48 minutes, so this is taking forever. The cabin on this plane's very tight. The legroom is also not that great. So, yeah. I'd have to say I'm a bigger fan of United's newly refurbished Maxes. I think it's way better. Right now we're at 34,000 feet. We're going to be starting our descent. initial descent into San Diego.
Seatbelt sign is back on for the rest of the flight. Please almost get ready for landing by putting away your carry-on items, including laptops. Food and beverage items must be collected or put away before landing. We'll be coming by to collect any remaining items, and please remember to separate your recyclables when we move around. Please help us get ready for landing by putting away your carry-on items, including laptops, taking your seats, and fastening your seatbelt. Ensure items stored under the seat in front of you fit quickly into the seat, keeping the area around your feet clear. Feel free to keep using and charging your phones and tablets. Just make sure they're in airplane mode and either placed in a pocket or held. If you're sitting in the next row, please unplug all devices from the outlets. Double check your seatbelt. Disfasten, bring up your seats, move your headrest, footrest, and personal device holder back into its original position.
It's now time for the Travel Man Rates, Flight Edition. The factors that are looked at for this rating are the seat, the food, the in-flight entertainment, and the service. First, the seat. The seats on this flight were pretty good. They weren't too amazing, but they weren't too bad. It was quite nice for a 3-hour flight. However, a few years ago, I flew the same type of aircraft with the same interior on a 6-hour flight from Fort Lauderdale to San Francisco. And with that interior with these kind of seats, it was rough considering there's no IFE. And if the internet doesn't work like it did for a portion of this flight, it's going to be a rough route for you. The legroom was pretty small, but it was still pretty good. It was bearable. And the seats were somewhat narrow, but they were not too bad. Therefore, I'm giving the seats a 4 out of a possible 5 stars. Next, the food. The food on this flight was very good, considering it was 3 hours long and it was in economy. All the snacks were complimentary. They had chips, cookies, candies, anything you want on a 3-hour flight in economy, they had. And it was all free. And for drinks, everything was complimentary with the exception of alcohol, and this is for the entire plane. So, for my 21 plus peeps who want to have a nice drink during their flight, please make sure you file that credit card on the United app beforehand, because they've completely transitioned to contactless payment. In first class, they had a full meal service. They had pancakes or waffles with strawberry jam, and egg frittatas, which smelled pretty good and sounded pretty good too. Therefore, I'm giving the food a 5 out of 5. Next, the in-flight entertainment. The IFE on this flight was somewhat disappointing, because the internet was not functional the entire flight. Towards the end, it didn't work, so it was hard to get anywhere on my phone. And there were no IFE screens, there was only a device holder. But without internet in the air, you can't really get anywhere. However, United is starting to implement IFE screens on all their aircraft. And I've been on those aircraft before, I liked it a lot. Therefore, I'm giving the IFE a 3 out of 5. Finally, the service. The service on this flight was awesome. As I mentioned before, there was a total of 8 flight attendants today. 4 were mainline, and the other 4 were trainees. And I have to say, they did amazing. They were constantly through the cabin, sparking jokes with some passengers, having conversations, doing their services so quickly despite the fact that there was some turbulence at times. Honestly, I hope they go really far with their training and become main flight attendants soon, because I'd love to see them on my future flights. And the main crew was awesome. I hope they're on my future flights as well. Therefore, I'm giving the service a 5 out of 5. So, with all of that said, this leaves United Airlines 737 MAX 9 service from Houston to San Diego with a solid 17 out of 20. The past few times I've flown United, they've been amazing, so I hope they continue to stay the same. Now, enjoy the rest of the video, and enjoy this really cool approach into San Diego.
Diego, where the local time is 10:53 p.m. Please stay comfortably seated until the seatbelt sign has been turned off. You may continue to use and charge your phones and tablets. And if you are seated in an exit row, please do not plug your devices into the outlets. Don't forget to check your seat back pockets and areas around your seat to make sure you have all your personal belongings. And be careful when opening the overhead bins. Once we arrive at the gate, our report team will be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. On behalf of United Airlines partners and the entire flight crew, thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We hope you've enjoyed your flight and we look forward to seeing you again soon. And once that fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off, please stand clear of the doors to allow flight attendants to complete their important safety duties.
Welcome to San Diego. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one. And everybody, welcome to the San Diego International Airport, Gate 44. A lot of the United flights leave from this concourse, as well as Delta. Alright everybody, and that concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Our plane will be headed right back to Houston. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Bye guys.